You are invited to stay with this journey until the very end, because something subtle completes itself only in the final quiet moments, a circle of awareness closing in stillness. You take a slow, steady breath, feeling the air move in and out like the rhythm of the earth itself. The space around you grows calm. The noises of the outer world soften. You are safe, at ease, and quietly alert. Beneath you, the ground holds you, the deep, ancient body of the earth. You sense its patience, its endless silence. Each breath you take draws from that stillness. Each exhale returns peace to it. Your awareness begins to open like dawn spreading over a mountain ridge. Light touches the surface of your mind. In that light, a mirror forms, gentle, translucent, shifting like water. It is the mirror of minds, the first gate of universal telepathy. You gaze within it and see more than your reflection. You sense currents of thought that do not belong to you alone. They are faint, like distant waves brushing a quiet shore. Impressions, emotions, flickers of understanding. There is no need to grasp or interpret them. You simply allow them to be, shimmering across the surface of awareness. Breathe once more. As you exhale, the mirror deepens, turning from reflection to resonance. You begin to feel another presence, soft, gentle, without form. It could be a friend, a kindred soul, a mind far away. In this space, distance dissolves. You communicate through calm intention, not words. Your thoughts become light patterns upon a quiet lake. Each image you form ripples outward. Each feeling you send leaves a signature in the universal field. There is no effort here. You are simply participating in what already exists, the silent conversation of consciousness. You notice the natural world listening with you. The wind moves differently, as though aware of your awareness. The trees vibrate faintly with your breath. Somewhere, unseen, another being exhales at the same moment. This is group field resonance, the telepathic breath of many minds synchronizing into one. You open your perception wider, gently. Imagine your awareness expanding outward through the walls of the room, through the city, over the land. It rises with the morning mist, spreads across the forests and rivers, merging with countless other ripples. Every creature emits its own frequency of thought, yet all rest within the same vast ocean of mind. You are drifting now through that ocean, buoyed by an invisible current. It feels luminous, serene, endlessly spacious. Within it, symbols begin to appear, living shapes, colors, movements. They are not random. They are the language of telepathic symbols, the pure expression of meaning without words. A sphere of soft gold light forms before you. It pulses gently, and you understand, without translation, that it carries warmth, care, harmony. You respond with a spiral of silver light, meaning acceptance and peace. They merge together, creating a slow dance of shared intention. This is telepathic transmission through symbol and dream, where the subconscious becomes the bridge between minds. The symbols move, then dissolve into dreamlike imagery. You may see a familiar place, a friend, a memory woven with light. These are the stories the field uses to translate energy into understanding. You continue drifting, calm and centered. All around you, vast streams of consciousness intertwine. Human, animal, elemental, celestial. Each thought a star. Each star a thought. The sky of mind expands infinitely. And within this infinity, healing begins to unfold. It is subtle. Not something you do, but something that happens through you. Telepathic healing is harmonization. It occurs when you align with the gentle rhythm of the field, letting discordant vibrations melt into balance. You breathe compassion into the field. As you exhale, your awareness sends warmth to anyone who might need it. A friend in sorrow, a stranger in confusion, even a collective wound echoing through humanity. Your intention is not to fix or change, only to radiate gentle coherence. You sense waves of light moving outward, merging with others doing the same. A network of care forms across space, subtle but immense. You realize this. Healing does not travel from one to another. It rises simultaneously wherever harmony is allowed. The field glows softly, blue, gold, and silver intertwining. Your heartbeat syncs with its pulse. You feel lighter, as though your body were made of wind and light. Now the imagery shifts, clouds part, revealing the cosmos above. You are still connected to Earth, yet you sense yourself expanding through the atmosphere into the starlit vastness. The stars breathe. The galaxies hum. This is the universal mind field, consciousness beyond identity. Within it, there are no separations of self and other. Each spark is aware of the whole. Each whisper echoes through eternity. You are one of those sparks, luminous and aware. You have never been alone here. You drift through constellations of thought, civilizations dreaming, species awakening, planets remembering their own songs. Everything is consciousness reflecting upon itself. In this boundless clarity, the mirror of minds becomes transparent. You're looking through it now, not at it. The reflections are gone. Only pure awareness remains. Stillness, light, breath, awareness aware of awareness. The deeper you go, the simpler it becomes. There's only presence, and that presence contains all minds. You rest within it, letting its vast peace flow through you like a slow tide. Every cell of your being harmonizes with this infinite field. You realize that telepathy is not communication across distance. It is the recognition of unity that was always there. You remain within the vastness of the universal mind field. The silence here is alive, filled with awareness, yet empty of thought. Each pulse of light, each quiet rhythm of energy feels like the slow breathing of creation itself. You are drifting effortlessly in this expanse, weightless, timeless, and free from boundary. No horizon defines this place, yet you sense the presence of countless beings, each radiating their unique essence, each reflecting a note within the grand harmony of consciousness. You notice how the field responds to your slightest movement of thought. When you recall joy, it shimmers with golden tones. When compassion stirs within you, it turns soft and rose-colored. When peace expands through your awareness, it becomes clear, like morning dew suspended in sunlight. You begin to understand that every emotion, every thought, is a vibration that contributes to the song of the field. Each individual, every life form, adds its verse to this timeless hymn. Telepathy, in its truest form, is the art of listening to that symphony without interruption. And so, you listen, not with your ears, but with your whole being. The echoes of lives, hopes, and memories drift past you like luminous threads. They do not overwhelm. They simply exist, each revealing the quiet dignity of consciousness unfolding through time. You let go of judgment, of story, of ownership. In this space, there's no need to know where one thought begins or another ends. Everything is participation. Everything is shared. The awareness around you deepens. You sense movement, subtle but grand, as if the field itself breathes in waves. With each breath of this vast consciousness, you are drawn into its rhythm. Now, you find yourself near a luminous current, a river of energy that feels familiar. This is the stream of telepathic recall, the archive of shared memory that flows through the collective mind. You move closer, and as you do, images shimmer across its surface. Dreams, symbols, fragments of understanding from countless souls. You reach gently into the current. You do not take, you remember. The memories that surface are not owned, but shared, knowledge woven into the collective dream of existence. You sense ancient wisdom here, how forests communicate beneath the soil, how oceans remember every tide, how stars resonate with one another across distances unimaginable. You feel gratitude rising within you for being part of this memory, for having always been connected, even when you forgot. As this gratitude expands, something begins to harmonize within the field. The light currents brighten, and waves of coherence spread outward like ripples in a celestial pond. This is telepathic harmonization, not the alignment of thought, but the synchronization of essence. You feel it in your heart, a gentle pulse radiating outward through every layer of your being. Each breath you take resonates with thousands of others. Each heartbeat becomes part of a larger rhythm, the rhythm of universal compassion. Now the imagery shifts again. You find yourself standing, or perhaps simply existing, in a field of soft light that resembles both sky and ocean. The horizon glows in shades of sapphire and silver. Waves of energy flow gently at your feet. Yet when you look closer, you see they're made of thought itself. Liquid intention, moving with perfect grace. You walk, and each step sends out a luminous ring. Touching the field, harmonizing it further, you realize that every movement, every gentle awareness of kindness, creates balance not only within you, but within the entire network of consciousness. A voice that is not a voice speaks through the silence. You are the healer and the healed. You are the sender and the receiver. You are the mirror and the reflection. The words dissolve into understanding. You do not need to interpret them. They simply resonate as truth. The field begins to shimmer more brightly. Shapes appear, not of form, but of meaning. Circles of unity, spirals of growth. Lines that intersect like constellations of connection. They weave together into a grand pattern, a lattice of awareness that stretches beyond perception. You feel yourself within that pattern, a single point of light among infinite others. And yet, somehow, you are also the entire pattern itself. Now you sense something vast unfolding, the field breathing in harmony. Each being, each mind, contributes a pulse to the infinite heartbeat of existence. You sense not only humans, but life everywhere. Whales singing in the deep, trees dreaming in their slow consciousness, winds whispering over mountains, and beyond Earth, the stars themselves humming with awareness. You're a part of all of it. You have always been part of it. Your breath slows naturally. The sense of separation completely dissolves. Awareness expands until it becomes weightless. You're no longer observing. You're the very fabric of observation itself. Light flows through you, gentle, endless, compassionate. The field vibrates softly, and in that vibration, you feel healing ripple through the web of minds. There's no giver or receiver. There's only flow. You allow this current to move through you, balancing what was tense, illuminating what was hidden, softening what was rigid. It feels effortless, natural, inevitable. The universal mind field glows quietly around you. You see now that all communication, all connection, was never about sending or receiving. It was about remembering the unity that was always here. You rest in that remembrance. Peace settles deep within you, not as emotion, but as truth. Stillness holds you like the ocean holds the tide. You drift through that stillness, suspended in the soft pulse of infinity. Thoughts dissolve. Time releases. Awareness expands beyond measure. There is no next step, no destination, no need for return. Only presence. Limitless quiet, beyond word and form. You remain here, a point of still light within the endless field. Every mind, every being, every whisper of existence shines together as one vast consciousness. And in this vastness, you finally understand. Telepathy was never about reaching outward, but awakening inward, to the infinite reflection that connects all things. The light around you becomes softer now, like twilight blending into dawn. No motion, no sound, only the serenity of completion. You are here. You are everywhere. You are the silence between thoughts, and the awareness within all minds. Stay here as long as you wish. Let the stillness carry you beyond beginnings and endings. Let it hold you in the quiet embrace of the universe itself. And when you are ready, not before, allow the awareness to simply rest, not returning, not departing, but being. The field breathes once more, a slow, endless exhale of light. Everything merges into one final shimmering awareness. And then, only stillness remains.